what is going to be the takeaway from tonight? What's the lesson?
Well, it depends on whether you're besotted by brain-dead partisanship. If you are, and you're a hardcore Republican, then the lesson is going to be that the Democratic Party is now in the thrall of Zoran Mamdani, and they're going off a cliff, and that actually this series of stinging defeats is actually good news, is what you'll conclude if you're a hardcore MAGA Republican. If you are a Democrat, you will say, everything is better now. We're fixed. We are whole again. But allow me to suggest two winners, important winners tonight. We see Zoran Mamdani is about to come out. That he is not the creation of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, but he is a representation. He is an extension of a movement that she was an early avatar of. Later, and people should stick around and continue to watch NewsNation, of course, Gavin Newsom's going to have a great evening, right? He's expected to have a great evening because Prop 50 is going to win in California. I tell you, two visions for the Democratic Party, one in California and Gavin Newsom, one in New York with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I think it is the beginning of a 2028 derby between those two. There will be many claimants for the Democratic throne.
Do you really think it's going to come down to those two?
I think they represent the beginning of the difficult, very difficult fight that is going to take place within the Democratic Party about which way they're going to go.
I also think that, you know, what Leland's talking about, for me, it was never abortion or even the idea of pro-life. I always felt that that was a very cheap way to not deal with reproductive rights. I think a lot of women are still motivated by what happened with Dobbs and how casual people were about a surrendering of the right to their own body.
Yeah, but they were more motivated. The fundamental right that all of us missed was people felt a fundamental right about their kids, about do my kids get gender identity training in third grade? Do I have a fundamental right to buy groceries that I can afford? Do I have a fundamental right for my kids, if they're accused of something, to have due process? There were all there were all these other rights that ended up being more important in 2024. It's interesting that Abigail Spanberger won in Virginia 4 years after Youngkin, without having to say any of the school parent rights stuff that Youngkin did.
Yeah,
it shifted.
She couldn't say, I don't want boys and girls sports.
It shifted. But here's one thing we know for sure tonight as we wrap up this first part of our coverage here at NewsNation. Thank you for being with us. We are first because DDHQ is the best. And we call races early and we call them accurately. Thank you for being with us to do it, and thank you for being with me, my friends.
Lots of fun.
There we go. DDHQ, cheers to the nerds there. They continue their work. Big races. Prop 50 in California. The margins on that is going to be huge. Nobody better than Conor McShane, Nicole Burley. Chris Stirewalt sticks around for a late evening. We'll get you a cup of coffee.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.